Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are on our next section for homework number 7 for medians of a triangle, and we are now question number 4. And it says triangle MNP with medians NQ and PR intersect at S. If PS is equal to 8 and QS equals to 3, then which of the following is the value of NQ plus PR? Well, first thing we should do is definitely try to draw this diagram here. So let's try to draw a diagram. And so, okay, so here's a triangle. So triangle MNP, here we go, MNP, and medians NQ, which means in this case, starting from N, going to its opposite side here, Q would be the midpoint between M and P. And PR, again, starting from P and going to MN, this is R. R will be the midpoint of MN as well, too. Intersect at S. Okay? Not that we really need to show the points are dividing each piece because we're looking for here the measure of NQ and PR, but it does help to kind of give us perspective. All right, so we are told that PS is equal to 8, so let's draw the 8 here. And we're told in this case that QS is equal to 3. Now, each of these pieces are parts of the median, but they represent different parts. So, for example, the ratio of PS to SR is 2 to 1. And so that means in this case, now again, the measure from the vertex to the centroid, because in this case, we know that S is the centroid, that's where the two medians meet. The ratio from the segment from the vertex to the centroid is twice as long as a piece from the centroid to the midpoint. So since we know that PS is 8, that would mean that SR has to be twice as much, which is 4. Okay, so if you want to do this, you can do 2 over 1 equals 8 over SR, and SR is equal to 4. Kind of a draw proportion. And so now we have the part of PR. So, okay, and now let's take a look at NQ. And so NQ, well, we know NS, the ratio NS to SQ is also 2 to 1, but this time around, SQ is 3. And since the measurement of NS is double that of SQ, that must be 6. So let's take a look now. Okay, so we have this information. We say in this case, well, we know that NQ is equal to NS plus SQ, which here is 6 plus 3, giving us the total measurement of 9. We also know that PR is equal to PS plus SR, and here PS is 8 and SR is 4. That's equal to 12. But that's not the answer either one. In this case, we're looking for the sum, and the sum in this case where we have NQ plus PR is equal to 9 plus 12, or 21. So our answer has to be 21. Okay, all right. Now let's move on to the next question, question number 5. Number 5, in the diagram below, medians HK and GK intersect at L. Okay, so HK and GK are medians, therefore we know that the centroid must be L. Centroid must be L. So if HK is equal to 21, HK equals 21. So, and we know the two parts in this case are HL and LK. So HL to LK, we know again the ratio is 2 to 1. So therefore 2n plus 1n equals 21. We know in this case that 3n equals 21. n equals 7. That means that here, HL is going to be 2 times 7, HL to LK is 2 times 7, and LK is 1 times 7, so their sides are 14 and 7. So let's put that down here. Here's 14 and 7. All right, and then let's take a look at GL. GL is 18. And they're asking us to find the perimeter of JKL. Okay, so that would mean that we know the next piece here would be would be that the ratio of GL to JL is 2 to 1. And if GL is 18, JL is half of that, which is 9. So we'll put the 9 here. And so we now have two sides looking for the third side. The last piece of information they give us is going to be that HG is going to be 30. But we know that since these are the midpoints, that J and K are the midpoints of the sides FH and FG, knowing with the midpoint, the mid-segment formula, that if we connect the two midpoints of two sides triangle with a segment, it will be parallel to the third side and half the measure. Therefore, we can say JK is equal to half of GH, which is 1/2 of 30, and that's 15. Okay, so the perimeter though, we're looking for the perimeter. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit. So here we see in this case that we have the perimeter of JKL will be 7 plus 9 plus 15. And so here we have 16 plus 15 is going to be 31 units. That's our perimeter, okay? If you want to get a picture of the whole thing, I'll take the full screen. There you go. All right. Okay, so hopefully these two questions have been helpful. I'm going to stop here, and so you guys can kind of work on these as well, kind of look at these and go over them. And I'll present the last two questions in the next video. If you like this video, please give it a like if it's helpful, and please subscribe to my channel for updates on new videos posting. All right, everyone, take care and be safe. Hopefully this has been helpful for you guys.